When we pulled in, the dock we pulled into was a National Park Service dock that I used to walk from every morning to catch the 7 o'clock ferry with the school kids to go to St. Thomas for school, and walk back to every day after the 3 o'clock ferry and do my homework in front of. And for me, it was like going home to my dad. And that was a big deal. Knowing that we were coming home to my dad meant more to me than I probably told anybody. Aloha, my name is Heidi Guth. I was born on Maui. I grew up in the Virgin Islands, and now I live in Mauna Lua on Oahu, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the Polynesian Voyaging Society.
As the Chief Operating Officer, Heidi is responsible for much of the never-ending logistical work that allows Hokula and her crew to sail around the world.
It's easy for me to say, let's make a sail plan to go from A to B and C and D, and say, let's just go do it. To actually make that happen, in terms of the almost infinite amount of logistical issues that got to be weighed and measured. And every time I make a change, it impacts everything. And so, Heidi's the one that has to deal with all of that.
Basically, we try to make sure that everything is in preparation for the crew and the canoe when they enter every single port. So we have to first start from asking permission from each port to enter. I mean, there's quite a wide variety of layers that we have to go through to make sure that everyone's well fed, well cared for, and respectful of the place, both customarily and regulatorily.
What did Heidi bring? You just can't go find it when you're hiring, and you can't put it in the job description. She loves these canoes. She loves what they stand for, and she believes in their work and their possibilities and their future. She's committed to the values and the purpose of a worldwide voyage. And when I say committed, she commits everything.
I only started working as an employee of PBS about 3 years ago, really focusing on this worldwide voyage. So the opportunity to sail during this particular voyage in a couple different legs has not only been kind of the carrot at the end of the stick to keep me going a lot of the times, but also it's actually helped me to do my job better. Not only do I get to do the logistics from on board the Va'a, but I also get to learn what could be more helpful from the office for people on the Va'a. Okay, yeah, I'm perfect.
I knew that she needed to get out of the office. And interestingly, I've asked her before, and she said, I can't go. I got too much to do. But this one was almost a demand on my part, because essentially, she's going to be sailing home.
In early February 2016, Heidi and the rest of the Worldwide Voyage Leg 17 crew set sail from Natal, Brazil, to make their way up the Atlantic Ocean to find the island of St. John in the Caribbean.
This last leg was special for a number of reasons, many of which transpired during the voyage. Everybody on board got along, and it was just this amazing amalgamation of crew members where everybody fit together perfectly and was really kind and just really expressed what I think we always try to exemplify from the Va'a, that everyone has a special role to play, independently and collectively. And then for me personally, to be able to bring that crew that I had grown so close to a place that had raised me and where I had Hanai family waiting for us was such a blessing. And I didn't realize the depth of affection that I had for that place until I saw that silhouette coming up in the pre-dawn light. There was a little bit of rain, there was this gorgeous sunrise, there was an amazing rainbow that turned into a double rainbow. Everything around us, all of the Ho'ailona were just so positive and welcoming and gracious and approving. And then at the dock was my Hanai family. And I can't express how grateful I am to both of those families, the one on St. John and then the one on Hokulea, and how they each represented themselves so beautifully and caringly to each other. It was just, it's an indescribable feeling to feel like you've really been welcomed home and that your life has come full circle in such a happy way.